Seismic move in the NFL today. Crazy news. I did not see this one coming on a Monday. The Bills, 2 days after their loss to the Broncos in the playoffs, have fired head coach Sean McDermott after 9 years. Tara, what the heck is going on with the Bills right now?
It certainly appears that McDermott lost a power struggle, right, with the GM, who somehow came out of this with a bad roster and a promotion. It's hard to believe. It's seismic. You said it. It was a bombshell. You know, we thought that Jarrett Stidham playing quarterback was the big news of the weekend, and this is just even bigger. I think he's going to be an immediately coveted prospect out on the free agent coaching market. What did he, 8 playoffs in 9 years? I know they didn't get over the hump, but this year was not his worst coaching job. Really surprising that he got the axe.
Yeah, people forget he took the Bills to the playoffs before Josh Allen got there. Yeah. He did it with Tyrod Taylor. Here's my take on the situation. I've been very hard on Sean McDermott over the years. For the clock management against the Chiefs and just, constantly coming up short in the playoffs and not getting the most out of Josh Allen. If you told me 2 years ago they were going to fire Sean McDermott, that was the right time to do it. I'm shocked that they did it now. This was, as you said, not his worst coaching job by any stretch. And frankly, the two people most responsible for the Bills this year underachieving were Josh Allen and the GM, Brandon Beane. The Bills roster was very subpar this year. They didn't get any help around Josh Allen, a real mediocre list of receivers. And then Josh Allen, now 0-7 career in overtime. What do you have? 4 giveaways on Saturday against the Broncos, 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles. Josh Allen always trying to play hero ball. He's the one who got McDermott fired. The time to fire McDermott was 2 years ago. I really am shocked they did it now. Yeah, and it feels like that notion of kind of fresh start, change it up, right? They're going into a new stadium, and even their official statement, mentions Bills Mafia. Like, I don't know, it feels like kind of this whole cycle of coaching, what are we up to, 10 changes now, right? There's a lot of just musical chairs game going on here where teams just kind of want this fresh start. And I feel like maybe the Bills just sort of hopped on board with that because who knows where they go next. I don't know that you get a better candidate than the one that you just fired. Yeah, we obviously don't live in Buffalo. I didn't get the sense that fans were up in arms, you got to fire McDermott. Now, they are opening the new stadium next year, and I'm sure the owner factored that in heavily, time for a fresh start. But I'm really surprised that they made this move because I didn't think McDermott was the reason. It was the roster. Brandon Beane was one of the reasons why this team fell short, and yet he gets more power now. He's going to get full control over the roster. All right, real quick, we got to bring this up because Rex Ryan said it on ESPN. He wants Bill Belichick to get this job. You think there's any chance that he becomes Buffalo Bill? Oh, this is a never say never moment, but if I were the Bills, I would say never. No, I would not court that madness again. If they do go for a former Patriot, I would think Brian Daboll, the offensive coordinator, would make more sense because he did great for Josh Allen, and they love him up in Buffalo.